Apparently, Ivori and Stunna Girl got into it last night. Well, let's dive right into this tea. Without further ado, head to the intro. Let's go.
Clock that tea.
Clock it.
Clock that tea.
Clock it.
Clock that tea.
Clock it.
Now, it is said, well, it's now known that Ivori just got into altercation with motherfucking Stunna Girl and her peoples because Ivori didn't just went live showing blood on her face and all that. But before we get into that, let's break it down what led to it. As you know, both of the girls were seen to be on Baddies Africa. They were shown to be on the cast now. Stunna is a special celebrity guest, I believe, and Ivori's just the castmate. Now, it was told to me that Stunna Girl is only supposed to be there while they're in Atlanta. Like, Stunna Girl is not coming to Africa with the girls. So, all the licks she's getting in, she's trying to get in now while she's with them for the second.
Clock that tea.
Clock it.
Now, I heard that her sit-down was with Automatic, but I'm like, Stunna Girl got a couple sit-downs to do if that's the case. I guess Ivori, Stunna Girl had some history when South Central Baddies was supposed to be moved to her network. And I guess they had a few exchange words. As Ivori said on live, she overheard Stunna Girl popping it on the phone to Isaiah, which is the CEO of South Central Baddies. And I guess it started from right then and there. Here's the clip of that.
I was standing right there. And, like, when I say that girl really, like, went in, like, the way she talked about me, like, you would think that she personally know me or something. Like, why do you hate me? Please let me know. Like, but oh well, it is what it is.
Right, you never minded.
Hopefully one day, everybody's just in the same room, you know, so things can just be done and not said.
Right, you don't mind
at all. So you know.
Okay, but what I'm not,
I don't have nothing. I still don't have nothing bad to say.
I guess at the time while they were going at it or whatever, Stunna Girl was popping it like, oh, you know, I got more money, I got more change, my house is bigger, da 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 da. Basically flexing on Ivori.
Talent, bitch. Ugly than a motherfucker, bitch. Look like a motherfucking pit bull, bitch. Bitch ain't never gonna be on no real TV, none of that. Like, you just good for a fight, a tussle. Cause you a ugly doghound ass bitch. You're good for a good rumble tumble, bitch. That's it. And you know you're not even paid, bitch. At least be in a three bedroom house, bitch. Come in Benz, bitch. At least, bitch. Still in a Honda, bitch. Fighting for your life, ho. Living in the projects, bitch. You can never pop it with a bitch like me, bitch.
So Ivori made a post reposting what she said, and it was like basically like, boom, bitch, we on the same show now. Yeah, what's up? Like that type time.
Fight the motherfucking struggle, ho. Cause it's beating your ass. You hoes be fighting the wrong battle. Fight Section 8. You dig? Fight it.
So then right after Ivori made that post, Stunna Girl automatically starting with her subliminals. You know how she get popping it. One thing I like about Stunna Girl, she pops it and stands on it. Like, I don't know. I like that energy from her. She But she ended up making a post saying, I'm not one of the, we all know this, with laughing emojis. And I'm like, oh, well, let the motherfucking boy with me. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, I'm like, Stunna Girl has so many beefs, but damn, we adding Ivori to the list. Goddamn, so be it. Oh shit, it's finna go down. So then fast forward, Stunna Girl did make the post basically speaking on her appearance, because I'm not gonna lie, once Zeus did drop that she was gonna be on the show, it was like a huge uproar. Like, Biggie started going crazy. I know her and Mac was having her back and forth, but they were supposed to have a sit down. And then it was just like a total uproar with like multiple of the girls, because even one of the girls on the cast had a past beef with Stunna Girl because she was also on one of Stunna Girl's shows on her network, and I guess things didn't go right. So I guess that's an issue, but anyway. Stunna Girl basically responded, letting them be done. The girls was fanned out. They was super happy to see her. You know, her casually popping her shit, you know, as she does, which is expected. And I you know, I'm not shutting that down. Hey, pop your shit. Talk how you feel how you feel. You feel me?
But let's get into a couple topics real quick. Really be sucking me, like, and I could never beef with that started off as fans. And it's okay to be a fan, but you're doing a lot of this. But once upon a time, you looked up to me, okay? And still do. Are excited to see me because they're really fan the out. So I inspired to do what they do. You know, I really do. And the truth hurts, reality sucks, whatever the you want to call it. Beefing with me is not gonna put you at my level, because I'm not beefing with no hater fans. That's all the it be. And I am the spot. I don't beg for spots. I don't show up uninvited. I'm highly requested, okay? So yeah, I'm actually having too much motion. I am not you. You're coming up very short. Very, very short. I just literally finished my independent tour. And you know what's crazy too? I feel like, dude, they be trying to beef with me because they want to be rappers. Like, I never was stopping you from going to the studio. We all have the same 24 hours, literally. Like, every time try to beef with me, they go start rapping. Like, then have one song and start feeling like they some big ass rappers. Like, you don't even got that much views. Two, you ain't even made it like on the, like, you ain't even made a Rolling Loud lineup. And that's like basic entry level, you know. Y'all be having y'all heads gassed up for real, but don't have their own motion by themselves. That's the problem. Outside of everything else, don't got no motion. For not to like me, they sure do keep tabs on me. Like, why is talking about moves I was making a year ago? And even then, when I was making those moves, I was doing more than you and still doing better than you. Like, stop talking about that's doing better than you in life. And another thing, I don't bring hoes' names up. You're not doing shit for me to talk about, literally. Like, my name gets brought up, I don't even have to be there. That's because my impact is very strong. And, you know, that's just something that's natural. It's in me. It's not on me. You dig? But stop talking about that's doing more than you in life. Because it's like every time you see me, I'm doing bigger and I'm doing better. Like, every time you see me, you still talking about a year ago. Talk about right now. Talk about how I'm in my Maybach and it's the big payback. Get it? For not to like me, they sure do keep tabs on me. Like, why is talking about?
So I ain't had no problem with that. Ivori then responded to Stunna Girl's post subliminally and saying like, oh, you talk about who's broke, who's this, who's that, and doing all this, that, and the third, but we all on the same show.
Oh, here you go, saying what you got, who broke, who this, you put up, you all of this, right? And you're still coming back to baddies, so I don't want to hear it. It's like, are you trying to say that I started rapping because of you? If so, bitch, you're a liar, bitch. I did it for fun and it worked. Boo. Bitch, that's why there's only one song. I'm not a rapper. And bitch, I don't walk around here saying I'm a rapper, bitch. Cool. What? And then trying to say it's because of you is go crazy. Then three, like, you just talking about no, like I don't have motion. You keep saying I don't have no motion and nobody checking for me and all of that. But you just bitch, I text my phone to ask me to come to your show. Like, what are you talking about, girl? Like, what? I never hated on your music. Never even said no hater shit towards you, bitch. Never called you ugly, never did none of that. So you get on here and just be saying all of that shit for nothing. On God, you say all of that for nothing. Like, you want me to be a hater so bad, bitch.
I'm like, oh, snap, here we go. Like, oh, it's a beef. They're going back and forth. So then Stunna Girl responded with another story post, bitches saying like, don't feel like this is just for you. This is a group. This is for everybody. Don't just solo this post out for you. And I'm like, well, it's kind of already too late for that shit. You know, it's already you versus her. So what we doing with this situation? How are y'all fighting? And I'm like, Baddies Africa's coming to film. And I'm like, hey, they might as well, hey, change that little sit down with On and Stunna to like, you know, Stunna probably coming in and meet some of the, I don't know. I might change it up because I want to see Ivori and Stunna get down. So anyway, 3 days later, people are noticing Nailing and Stunna on a flight together. I guess they're coming from LA to go to Atlanta. I'm like, okay, Baddies Africa's finally coming to a point. But we gonna skip through all that. I'm gonna go through my timeline. So then later in the day, I see Ivori in the club. You know, her Now That's TV people, Joyce, Cashy, all in Atlanta. So I'm like, okay, getting ready for Baddies Africa because I guess they start somewhere. My timeline, once again, I was on Fortnite, but next thing you know, I guess Stunna Girl ends up posting a video of the club Ivori was at. I'm like, oh, these bitches don't want to wait to the cameras. These bitches trying to fight now. Then I believe Ivori then went on live like, whoa, the fans are trying to make it like, oh, blogs and stuff are posting this like she came to see me, ain't never giving out, ain't never getting scared, I'm like, oh shit.
Bitch, I've never cared. But all I'm saying is, just and like please, y'all vlog got it wrong. Y'all not about to post as if a bitch was outside the club for me, because I wasn't even in the club.
Oh shit. But I basically thought it was the end of the night because y'all know, like, I'm like, okay, Ivori's already home, it's too late. Stunna Girl went to the club, like, they're not fighting. So then out of nowhere, a clip video of Stunna Girl and a couple friends in a truck where I guess driving around looking, and the friend did post like, where you at or something like that, like looking for Ivori. And I guess the girls, you know, playing in the car, recording and shit. Fast forward to like an hour, not even an hour, probably 30 minutes. Ivori ends up going live with blood all on her shirt, lashes, 40-inch bust down, token out. I'm like, what happened?
Now you know, Stunna Girl, let me show you how to stunt. Ivori, what the f? I don't want to hear nothing. That bitch is whack. That bitch is whack. And she's not a real to go live right now and show her face. Just on my mama, she's on her way to the hospital. They just jumped me on my mama, 10 of them. It was just 10 2. Y'all whack.
And Ivori definitely said that she did set the phone up and she did record it all, and she was jumped by 8 girls and 2 boys, I believe, with a total of 10 people. I'm like, and that's where Stunna lost me at. Because like, I don't get me wrong, I love when somebody stand on business or whatever, but it's like, but you couldn't just step outside and get your one-on-one with her real quick. Because I did look at the people in the car. There were men involved. There were women involved. So I'm like, why was a jump had? Why else would a jump be had? So, you know me personally, personal thoughts. To be honest, and well, we ain't gonna get to personal thoughts. We're gonna keep going with the story. So I guess Ivori said, like, you know, she bashed Stunna Girl's face in, and Stunna Girl better not show her face, but Stunna Girl made a post saying, like, you know, you the feds to the police, nothing ever happened. I basically just got off my flight. Basically lines so, you know, she don't get caught into the federal police shit, which is understandable. But, you know, you could have still, you know, recorded yourself saying or something, because I want to see the face. I don't care what y'all say. I might be best. I want to see the face. You know, Ivori showed her face, but the way Ivori was on live, like making it clear, like, no, bitch, I got you. I broke her. Like, I was booming your face. You got a gash, and blood was on her shirt to prove it. Hey, I don't know. Now to go to personal thoughts. I will give Stunna her 10s for standing on business and, you know, being about her word. But it gets to a point and extent where y'all carry shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly Ivori was set up. Somebody had to give Ivori's address out. So in terms of setting up, jumping, and, you know, just not getting your issue one-on-one head up with the bitch you supposed to be, I'm not feeling it on that part. You feel me? Like, only thing I could give Stunna Girl is she stood on 10 and she stood on what she was going to do. Like, you know, she was out there looking for you. But I have to really give props to Big Ivori because she stood alone, for one. For two, she was unaware and still stood on motherfucking business. I gotta give her the motherfucking props. You feel me? I'm just saying, that's some real ass shit. And to be honest, she looked like she wasn't even jumped. She came out the fight looking great. At first, I'm not gonna lie, when I was looking at the blood on the shirt, I'm like, yo, they beat her fucking ass. And then I realized that ain't her blood. I don't believe Ivori just got beat the fuck up. It took 10 of y'all, 8 of y'all, whoever, however much people to jump her, because it don't look like y'all did enough. I'ma just be honest. Now I see why y'all jumped her. Because it's big motherfucker Ivori. Let's just be real. Ivori is not no easy competition. And realistically, I don't care if there's Stunna fans in here. I don't know why y'all thought realistically Stunna Girl was just going to beat Ivori one-on-one. I don't think that was going to happen. So some type of plan setup had to be put into that situation, of course, because I wouldn't have seen that going in Stunna's favor anyway. But hey, I'm going to just keep it real with the situation above. That's how I feel. That's my point of view on the situation. Tell me how y'all feel. Do y'all feel like Stunna was in the right? Stunna is still on business? Do y'all feel like Ivori was in the right? Ivori still on business? Let me know whose team y'all on with the hashtag Team Stunna or Team Ivori in the comments down below. Make sure I hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Share to your friends. Without further ado, hit to the outro. Love y'all. Peace out.